welcome to my channel. If you were just watching my Loot for Her and Loot shirt unboxing, then welcome back. I'm here with little tiny Mia. Oh, so cute. Listen to her squeak. That's about as loud as she gets. She's not happy. I keep waking her up. Oh, here you go. Go back to sleep. It's also getting close to feeding time for her, so she's getting a little anxious. But I am also here with DC Legion of Collectors, Villains of Batman. This actually came in, I didn't even know that it was on its way. I didn't get an email saying anything about it shipping soon, so this was actually a complete surprise. So we're going to go ahead and open it up. I think there was like some sort of spoiler saying something about the Joker was supposed to be the pop. I'm kind of hoping that it's not, because I just kind of feel like the Joker's been a bit overplayed lately. Also, I do want to point out something from my previous video. As you can see, I am wearing my shirt. I did order a 2X, and it fits me perfectly. So if you wear an XL in the unisex, then if you're planning on getting the Loot for Her, get the 2X because it fits perfectly. It actually fits a little bit better than the 1X in the unisex. So we're going to go ahead and open up the box here. Now that I've cut the tape. And when you look in there, you see a lot of little pictures. Very nice. And we get to see the patch and pin. Now, I may not know everything. Oh, actually, I don't know these. Let's go ahead and get these pulled out here. I really like the new glue that they're using because it actually is staying. It's nice. I used to find my patches and pins, like especially the pins, just running loose in the box. The patch is actually Bane, and it actually has his name on there, which is really nice, because I probably wouldn't have even guessed that. And it actually is pretty cool. I do like the fact that they do different shapes for their patches, which is really, really nice.
That's it. Good.
Let's try to get this pin out here. Okay.
Yeah.
The pin is the Riddler.
Yeah, Bubba.
I really liked Jim Carrey as the Riddler.
Me.
I think he did a good job.
Yep.
Okay, we're getting ready to open it. Okay. As we open it, this is what we will see.
Mom,
I'm trying not to drop stuff out of it. We're going to go ahead and move that off to the side. I'm tearing the box over here trying to hold everything in.
Mom,
Okay. Please. Mommy is busy right now. Thank you. Mommy will talk to you after she's done recording. When you get that out of the way, this is what you see. I can already see a hat. This hat better blow my mind. Otherwise, I'm not going to be happy because I did not expect to see hats at all in the Legion of Collectors. I know that was supposed to be something for Marvel. It was never announced for the Legion of Collectors, so I'm hoping it looks good. Okay, so off the bat, we have Batman Riddler #1. I do like the front. I actually really like the Riddler. But it looks really cool. So I really do like that. Oh, tough choices, tough choices, tough choices. We're going to go ahead and do this big thing here. It is a pop home, and if you had remembered from one of my previous, the Doctor Strange, I got a ceramic mug. And I was like, I really like ceramic mugs. That's the first one I've ever gotten. You know, send me more ceramic mugs. We actually got the Joker as the mug. So we're going to go ahead and open this up and take a look. I haven't used my Doctor Strange one yet, but I'm hoping for this holiday season maybe get some peppermint ice cream and eat peppermint ice cream out of it. Now me and my hubby both can eat peppermint ice cream out of these because now we have 2 cups. But after I shake all the foam out of it here. There we go. He's got those crazy eyes. And he's pretty much green all the way through. Looks relatively nice. The one thing about these is they are hand wash only and you are not supposed to microwave them. I know I didn't read that off and say that was the last one, but that's one of the big things about these. Because they can break if they get heated too much or jostled too much. They can break or the finish will get cracked or, you know, things like that. So I am excited to have a second mug. Okay, now that I've got that out of the way, because that was pinning down the hat, let's take a look at the hat. If they were going to do this, I mean, I like the gray with the purple. If they were really going to, you know, do this, they should have picked someone other than the Joker, because we just got done with the Joker as the cup. We didn't need him on the hat. I mean, they could have done someone else. They could have done like Bane or, you know, Mr. Freeze. I'd take a Mr. Freeze. And like I have stated before, I really hate the patch look like that. Give me something more decorative, something bigger. I will say, I do kind of like how they put the cards on the back with the big J. But, once again, I don't really wear hats, and flat brims are not my thing. And I don't look good in them. I really don't like them. I would have preferred a really cool t-shirt with like a mashup of all the villains or something. T-shirt. I would have took a scarf. I would have took anything but that hat. Okay, so moving on, now that you have heard my total and complete utter disgust, I am a bit sad because whoever crammed this in here actually bent the Dorbs logo up on it. It's really, really curled, as you can see. And I am an in-the-box collector, so that's a really big bummer. But despite that and the fact that the sticker's not sticking, it is a two-faced Dorb, which is pretty cool. I do like Two-Face. And he actually is holding his coin in his hand. And it is actually a pretty decent sculpt. I mean, he's got, here's the back side. You can see his hair on the mutated side is pretty well sculpted and everything. It's pretty decently cool looking. I like the little marks in the green of his face, though. I don't know if you can see him. You might be able to see him maybe better on the full picture. You can see the little markings on his face. But yeah, kind of interesting. Like I said though, I am bummed that someone just crammed it in there and bent that piece. What do you think, sweetie? It looks pretty cool.
Yeah. Two-Face is a good character.
Okay, and as for the pop, now, like I said, this was very Joker heavy, and I feel like they didn't really touch upon a lot of the other characters. I mean, like Bane, he was only on the patch. The Riddler got to be on the front cover of the comic book, and he got to be the pin, but they should have touched more on like the other characters, like the Penguin and Mr. Freeze and stuff. Now, I am happy with who they did for the pop, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, the colors to me still say the Joker, and I don't know. I would have liked to see a different version of the costume, I guess. But this is my very first Catwoman. And she's actually wearing a dress, and she has a whip. Let's see, I'll show you. Yeah. And she's in purple and green. And I don't really remember her wearing purple and green. I will say that the line for right here on her chest, where it was painted, is not a clean line. It is actually kind of muddled right there. And the paint job around the whip at the base next to her hand is not very good either. So, and there's actually a lot of paint flaws with this. Up around the green on the collar, the very edges on the outer part is actually tinged with purple from it not painting correctly. But I have now Catwoman. I don't think I own any of the other ones because I don't have this Harley, I think. I'm looking. I don't have this Harley. I mean, I've got like the pink Harley, but I don't actually have the red and black one with the pop gun. So this is the first one out of this set that I actually own. But she is going to have a spot on my thing right above Doctor Strange. Move my toothlesses here. And put her in her place. Okay. And boom. She is now on my shelf. My shelf is slowly filling up, and soon I'll have to make another shelf. So that was the box for November. Recapping, we got a Bane patch. We got the Riddler on the pin. The Riddler was on the cover of the comic book along with Robin and Batman. Unfortunately, we got a hat, and it was the Joker. The cup also was the Joker. And we got a Doors of Two-Face. Unfortunately, my box was damaged. And we got Catwoman in purple and green, which is reminiscent of the Joker. So, overall, it didn't really touch fully on the villains of Batman, because there's so much more they could have done with this. It was pretty Joker heavy. And I'm pretty disappointed with that, because I was hoping for something different than the Joker. But otherwise, it was okay. I still would have liked something different for the wearable. But we actually got to see...
I found a mama.
We got... Sorry, my children keep interrupting. We got to see more items than we normally do that are actually more favorited items, because back in the beginning with like the Marvel box and everything, we would see a pop and a Dorbs and, you know, other things. It wasn't just limited to one pop and then maybe a figure and then the shirt and the comic book. We actually saw quite a bit in this box, which was really cool. I'm really excited with how many items came in this box, and I feel like they put extra items in here to make up for the hat, because they knew that a lot of people were going to be mad about that hat. So it feels like they put like the cup in there and like, here's a consolation prize, because unfortunately we're putting a hat in here and we know that like 90% of you will not like that. So nonetheless, I am happy to finally be getting more than one collectible to put on my shelf, you know. So, this box for US runs about $32, $33, and that's with the shipping and handling included in the price. I think it's more to ship out of the US. And it was a pretty okay value for the price. I mean, I know that hat's not going to be worth a lot of money. It maximum will probably be anywhere from $7 to $10. And the rest of it's still pretty good. Sometimes the pops can be worth just as much as the box, so that's pretty decent. Now I'm going to stop my rambling and actually move on. In January, we will be seeing DC Legacy. So, here's kind of... And Batman's on the front, so probably going to have quite a bit to do with Batman, but I see the Green Arrow and all that good stuff. So, hopefully it won't be Batman heavy. We've seen quite a bit of Batman, and I would really like to see something other than Batman and Joker and all that. I want to see some of these other, maybe a more obscure DC character that's not given a lot of attention. That'd be great. So, back here it talks about the Dorb. The comic book covers, it shows the difference between them. Talks about the patch and the pin. Talks about the pop, you know, and how she was... Oh, okay. It talks about Catwoman a little bit here. Okay, so this actually is one of her original outfits. It is based on something when she debuted later in the 1940s. So this is actually her costume. I just felt it just kind of screamed Joker to me. Could have been nice if they had done a different outfit so that we could have broke up the purple and green a bit. But it says, did you know that Catwoman is one of DC's longest printed villains? She was created by Bill Finger and Bob Kane and first appeared as the Cat in Batman #1 in 1940, a mysterious jewel thief. Thief. There we go, I can talk right. The Joker debuted alongside the Cat in Batman #1. However, Kane did not have long-term plans for the Joker and planned to kill him off right away, but the book's editor felt that the Joker had too much potential and was adamant that they keep him alive. Can you even imagine the DC universe without the Joker? So... Pop Tops are exclusive to the Powered by Funko subscription boxes, and the Joker adorns the very first one for Legion of Collectors. What that's saying to me is, look out subscribers, we're in for a shitstorm because we're going to be getting hats in our boxes now. But these cards have a lot of little informational tidbits, little fun facts and everything. So... But still, I'm sure the value of this box is still higher up. It'll be another hat for my kids, I guess, or I can give it to someone who I know that might like the Joker and wears hats. I'm not sure who. I'll find someone. So, here's the rest of the box. The design on the top goes down into it. This is actually one that was divided, and so that was kind of cool. So if you're interested in subscribing to this box, now that I've rambled enough, I will go ahead and put information down below, and you can follow the link to get your own box. This is a bi-monthly subscription. You do not get this every month. It's every other month. And it works in off months with the Marvel Collector Corps, so you can actually subscribe to both of them if you want to get something from these guys every month. You'll get them staggered, so you'll get Marvel for December, and then it's going to be Legion of Collectors for January, and it'll keep doing that. If you sign up for a full year, there's usually a specialty reward that you get at the end of your year. For the Marvel Collector Course, it was a Captain America Hikari figure. Not Hikari. It was a statue, a golden statue. Kind of makes you think of like the Emmy Awards, the way it looked. So I don't know what this next year's is going to be. But that was this box. If you liked what you saw and you want to see more videos, then Mia, the kitten, implores you to go ahead and hit the subscribe button and keep watching, because I will have even more videos posted this coming month. Or, well, the rest of this month and next month. So, until next time, we'll see ya.